Hey y'all, this is Jessica with Bless Your Heart. Let's glitter the base of a paper towel holder today. I just got this paper towel holder from Dollar Tree, nothing fancy. I sanded it and wiped it down with some alcohol, and I spray painted it with Slate from Rustoleum. I'm going to put the base in this round 7-inch silicone mold that I got from Amazon. We're going to make us a custom glitter mix today. And in that mix, we're going to use Peachy Olive Glitter's USS Voyager and the Glitter Guy Sea Storm and Big Spoon. So to make my mix, I'm going to use equal parts-ish. I'm going to use my little medicine cup, and I am starting out with equal parts. I'm going to use all 3 glitters, pour them into this big cup, mix them about, and then we're going to pour it out onto a piece of paper and see what we think. Once we get it poured out, we see that that is very pretty, but I want a little bit more of that silver. So I'm going to put a little bit more of Big Spoon in there, shuffle it about, and then I think that I am happy with how this looks. For my first pour of epoxy, I have got 100 milliliters of Flynn Sisters Fast Set epoxy. I am using the tiniest amount of black epoxy pigment, and I'm just going to stir that in. A little bit goes a long way. I'm not trying to completely make this epoxy opaque. I just want a hint of almost kind of like a sheer gray color, just to kind of complement that custom mix of glitter that we just made. As for the mold, any prepping that I'm going to do is going to be a light misting of alcohol in the very bottom, and then I'm going to center my paper towel holder as best as I can. Once I'm happy with all of that, I'm going to go ahead and pour this entire 100 milliliters of epoxy into the base of this mold, spread it about, and I'm going to get ready for glitter. You can see as we're spreading out this epoxy that that little bit of epoxy dye really does go a long way. This is a little bit darker than what I really wanted, but I think it's going to turn out just fine. I am going to go in and torch some bubbles. The general rule with molds is you don't want to use super high heat because it will eventually break down the silicone in your mold and your epoxy will start to stick. For the glitter, I am just going full coverage, top to bottom, side to side over the top of this epoxy. I just want to enjoy this magical glitter moment every time I pick this up. I use these paper towel holders to hang dry all of my cups. So this is for personal use, and I'm going to be so excited to use it every time I make a tumbler. Once this layer of epoxy dries, I do go in and top it off with another full 100 milliliters of Fast Set. And then after that, I get ready to demold. This turned out far better than what I thought it was going to. I took a full 200 milliliters of epoxy and it filled this mold all the way to the top. And I am super happy with how this turned out. And here we go. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me today. I hope to see you again soon. Bye.